I don't see myself like being your man. Like you cool as hell. Like you do music and beats. Like we probably can work because that's the industry I'm in. But I really just she cool as hell. But I just don't see her like being my girl. Like I low key came to find love. So like I just don't see her being my girl. That's it for real.
Okay. All right. Now, how are we feeling about Kim? Is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not.
Okay. Why not?
Shirt look like a newspaper for real. I'm not really feeling the shirt and the chain. I ain't really feeling it either, or shoes. So, and he didn't give me a chance to actually speak, and he didn't give a conversation.
She's offended. I think she liked him, and she's offended that he don't like her, and he kind of deduced her down to like, oh, just a friend or somebody we could just work with, but not. I don't see myself with her in a relationship. I think she got offended. He hurt her feelings.
So anyone who's not able to be mentally stimulated, and they want to pass a judgment, I was forced to pass a judgment.
So we do
Wow,
have
look
an
at her
unpopped
face. She
balloon
is
over
upset.
here. Let's head on over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode where I, Marvin Kane, an older man, is giving my reaction to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. We're paying attention to the body language. We're paying attention to the interactions, the words that these men and women are using as they express themselves to one another. But we're also paying attention to their clothing and what the clothing, the silent speaker, actually says about them before they actually open their mouth. So if you disagree with some of the things I say, listen, just put it into the comments. If you like what I say, put it in the comments. If you have a better way of saying it, put it in the comments. And I appreciate the comments because they help me to grow and better explain the thoughts that I'm trying to say, but don't really know how sometimes because I've never seen these videos before. I'm seeing them for the very first time. For example,
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
okay, so wrong outfit. Eyes quite interesting. Not overly long lashes. Just she's got that makeup thing on the side, but she's very neat. She's a pretty lady. She's a little oversized, but you know what? She's not a bad looking lady. I just don't like the looseness of her outfit. And we actually see a split on the left side of her leg. So I don't like that either. It's just, I just like a clothed woman. And she doesn't look bad. She doesn't look trashy. She just looks like she needs some jeans on or some pants on or a skirt to go with that outfit because that piece is just too short. I mean, if she sits down, hey, the party started. Everything's out there being shown to everybody. So here's a woman who I think is probably a little bit delusional. I don't know how she sees herself, but it's clearly not the same way that everybody else sees. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, she was the bomb. She still looks nice, don't get me wrong. But times have changed, so she needs to dress according to the times. She's got her nails done. She's looking at Arlette. She's very focused. And let's see what else we can learn about her as she goes on and speaks.
My name's Rhea.
Rhea.
All right, now I saw that gesture that she made. She actually took one of her legs and she put it in a very protective
How old are
mode.
you?
I am 29. I just turned 29. Fun fact.
Oh,
Okay, so she's open. She sounds really great. I love her voice. Great communicator. She's still looking at Arlette. She's very nervous. And she's not really looking at the guys because she doesn't want to be judged. She wants to be accepted. So I just have a feeling this woman is not with this group of guys. I mean, it's kind of dwindled down. I don't think she's going to find a romance or relationship with these guys. But hey, I've been wrong before. Let's be wrong again. Let's find love.
okay.
May 7th.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Rhea, what do you do?
I'm actually a financial advisor.
Okay, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I'm a financial advisor by profession, but for fun, I am an artist pretty much by passion.
Okay.
And I like reading. What else I like doing? I like doing anything that's not boring.
Okay.
Pretty much, like, I'm pretty open-minded. I like doing a lot of different things. That's
Okay.
nothing weird. Yeah.
When you say artist, what kind of artist? Like, what do you
I
do?
songwrite and I make beats.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a man?
Well, for one, I feel like I need a guy that is led by God. That's the number one thing, because if he's not led by God, then he can't lead nobody else or himself. You know, second thing I would say, he has to be passionate and spontaneous. Somebody who has a little bit of a oomph about him, you know, knows what he likes to do, is not like a super boring person. I hate that. And then I would say the last thing for a guy, this is my top 3. What is the last thing? I don't really remember the last one.
Oh, no, you're good. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A deal breaker. Someone who isn't authentic. Someone who always wants to do what everyone else is doing. Someone who is not able to be true to himself.
Okay.
So that's like my number 1 deal breaker.
Got it. Okay, so we have not got any pop balloons yet.
She's a really good communicator. She says a lot of things very purposefully, but it just takes away, that outfit just really takes away from the depth of who this woman really, really is. So she works in accounting, she works with numbers, money, obviously. But I was very happy that she did not say she's looking for a man that's a provider. We keep hearing that all the time. What a negative word. That's just like saying, I want a woman that can cook. I mean, very negative expressions. People don't like that. So she caters to what people think, but we can see she's a little strong-willed. She's got a backbone in there. She likes to do things her own way. She's spontaneous. She's on the go. You get her upset, man, you never know what you're going to get after that. So let's see how these guys respond. We've got 5. These are 5 men. Well, who would be her pick? Wow.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and actually switch it on over to you. All right, so for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2.
2, yeah. Just kind of based off of, you know, who's not really your type, what you're not really feeling, all that good stuff. So let me give you a toothpick. There
Okay.
you go. And then you could just go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping them.
So just like,
Pop, pop.
Yeah, just whoever you're not feeling
Whatever.
so far.
it's
yeah.
different. Okay.
Yeah.
Shorty.
Okay, and one more.
Right next to him.
Just because you're a lot shorter than me with heels on.
Okay.
She
Okay,
explained it already.
if we can have your name and age.
I'm Hendo. I'm 25.
Okay, and Hindo, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So I left it on pop because when she first came out and you started asking her questions, she had a lot of uncertainties. So I was just waiting to see if she was more certain, like further on with the questions that you were asking, like if she knew the exact answer of what she wanted. So I was just waiting to gauge.
Okay. All right, but is she someone that is your type?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. And why not? Like what makes her not your type?
She's a big girl.
It was just really just like the uncertainty portion. Like you didn't know exactly what you wanted when you came out here.
So not a leader.
All right. And now why did we end up popping his balloon?
So he flexes his arms because he's talking about her shape. She really doesn't have a bad shape. She just has the wrong outfit. We don't need to see that much of your body figure. So she could have actually presented herself much better. But why did she pop his balloon? I think Arla just asked her.
I didn't really see him as somebody I could like step out with. So I'm a little bit taller than him in heels, and then yeah, we just dress a little bit different. So that's really about it.
That's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Nice, respectful way of putting it.
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age.
Tony, 28.
Okay. And Tony, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Because I just wanted to see what she had to say. She definitely a nice looking lady and everything, but I wanted to see what she had to offer.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. Now, why did we end up popping Tony's balloon?
It's really just the same thing, you know. Just more so like I'm a little bit taller than him with heels on, and more so I just feel like we dress a little bit different. But you do look good. You do look
I
good.
appreciate that. You as well.
Wow.
Thank
Boom,
you.
boom.
Thank you. And then we did get 2 pop balloons back here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kim. I'm 27. I
I'm
popped
sure.
it. You a good vibe. You pretty. Everything. It's just I don't see myself like being your man. Like you cool as hell. Like you do music and beats. Like we probably can work because that's the industry I'm in. But I really just she cool as hell. But I just don't see her like being my girl. And like I low key came to find love. So like I just don't see her being my girl. That's it for real.
Okay. All right. Now, how are we feeling about Kim? Is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not.
Okay. Why not?
Because he said she wasn't
The
his.
shirt looked like a newspaper for real. I'm not really feeling the shirt and the
What?
chain. I ain't really feeling it either, or the shoes. So, and he didn't give me a chance to actually speak, and he didn't give a conversation.
She's offended. Like I said, she wants to hear herself. She's very kind of not. I definitely would say she's a boisterous. We won't see it in this setting, but she's definitely somebody who's going to clap back, clap back, clap back, and she's offended. She, I think she liked him, and she's offended that he don't like her, and he kind of deduced her down to like, oh, just a friend or somebody we could just work with, but not. I don't see myself with her in a relationship. I think she got offended. He hurt her feelings.
So anyone who's not able to be mentally stimulated, and they want to pass a judgment, I was forced to pass a judgment.
Right.
But if someone wants to say, "Oh, I just don't see you as my girl," you don't even know
See?
me. So that's how I felt. Yeah.
That offended
It's
her.
not my
She's
type.
hurt.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Caleb. I'm 27. I just popped because I just felt like she was looking for someone authentic, and I just felt like I couldn't get that authentic side out of her. Kind of like felt like she was like it's the monotone, and just kind of gave off like an NPC vibe. Like,
Oh my goodness. He is reading her down like a book.
I just want more out of you. Couldn't really get that, so I just popped the balloon.
Okay. All right. So is Caleb someone that's your type?
He's not physically unattractive, like, but energy-wise, no, he's not my type.
Okay.
Because to say you get an NPC vibe from me, and I hadn't said anything.
You've been talking. You just explained yourself several times. So delusional. Okay, delusional. I think I said that earlier. Delusional. Woman, you're not paying attention to your own self. Seriously? Come on now. Let's be grown people.
That's just, to me personally, I like to kind of get to know people. I really like to get a sense for who they are, you know?
That's all developmental. You get a sense of who people are in like 10 seconds. You've been out here for now, what? 7 minutes. 7 minutes. They know you really well, better than you think. But see, you want it to be all about you. And guess what? It is.
Before I make any judgment calls. So no, he's not my type, based on personality.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Thank you. So we do
Wow,
have
look
an
at her
unpopped
face. She
balloon
is
over
upset.
here. Let's head on over. If we can have your name and age.
Dude,
My
just
name is
pop
Luan.
your
I'm
balloon.
27.
Okay. And Luan, why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
I
Because he's
just want to hear
crazy.
a little bit more. Like, I also want to know, like, do you have any kids? Do you have a good relationship with your parents? And, like, kind of, honestly, like, is that your signature look? Because I feel like you have a natural look that's probably very, that's very unique. And I would like to see more of your natural look. Like, when you wake up out of bed, I'm pretty sure you do. I just would rather see that side of you, because that's kind of like what I lean towards. It's just the natural, your real hair and stuff, which I'm sure you do, but I want to see more of that. But if you got that, then we good. But other than that, though,
Baby, they said come dressed to impress. They said come to look good. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So
I hear you.
if you don't like me as a woman, like dressing myself up, if you don't appreciate me trying to come out and dress up for you, then I'm not the one for you. So I ain't got to answer none of your other questions,
Okay.
honestly.
I
Wow.
understand. I didn't say you
who
wasn't
is she?
attractive. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure you have another side of you that I would like to see more of the natural
has
side.
no
I mean, I
respect.
seen this side of you, but I want to see the natural side.
Well,
honestly.
I mean, if I'm going out on a date, if I'm going to go step out, if they asking me to dress to impress, then
But you didn't do that either. You did not dress to impress. You dressed to deflect. That's what you did. And you deflected all these men. They don't want you. You're rude. You're nasty. You're mean. You're belligerent. This is an example of a woman who has like masculine mindset syndrome. And what I mean by that is she thinks her behavior, this stand up, clap back mindset, which sometimes you see men do, she thinks that's the way you're supposed to respond. Well, guess what? When men do it, they're wrong too. Being bullheaded. She's bullheaded. She talks about she wants an open minded man. She's not an open minded woman. She is very upset. She got her feelings hurt. Can't hurt her feelings. You should apologize.
What I'm gonna do is do that.
So my question is, if I'm expressing, like, if we was in a relationship and I'm expressing you how I feel like you coming in my neck right now. Which, you know, I got tough skin, it's cool. But, like, I'd rather for you to, like, understand that, like, okay, I got that side of me, you know what I'm saying? But right now, this is who I am. And then I would have accepted that.
Where you from?
I'm from Tennessee, Nashville.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
What part?
Nashville.
Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay.
You been there before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Nashville. Well, I drove through there one time.
Yeah.
Going to Atlanta. But I never actually been out there and, like, hung out. So I don't know the vibe of the city.
It's all right.
She took too long to warm up. I hope he's reading her right. She just went from one extreme to the other like bipolar. I mean, really, she just went from, this is the way I dress, you gotta accept me. Where you from? You're from Tennessee? What part? Oh, Nashville. Oh, I just love Nashville. Never been there, though.
Cool. We got a lot of rooftops, infinity pools. You know, we got a few things like
Basic
that.
city.
Right.
Basic
right,
American city.
Right. Nothing special, but it's all right.
But no, like, I had to pop, though, because, like, why would you? I don't know. To me personally, they told us to come dressed to impress.
Yeah.
So,
you
like,
did,
for me,
you
when I
did.
go out, I like to dress up.
You did.
And, like, I like to put my, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to curse.
For sure.
I like to put it on. But, of course, I still look good without makeup. You know, makeup doesn't completely change your face. Well,
She need
does
it.
it?
I was gonna say.
Can it?
I was
Sometimes
gonna say,
it
your
can.
friend, I know you seen your
Sometimes- I'm not gonna
friends
lie.
that, you know
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
saying?
Sometimes,
Hey.
but it doesn't completely change my
I
face.
see what you're saying.
So,
Right.
like, But no.
Right. Okay, but that was.
But you know what? One thing I knew, I was like, you know what? Somebody gonna say I got too much makeup on, but I don't care because that's what I like to do. And,
I
like,
ain't
if
say
y'all
that though.
pop-
You didn't say that.
I ain't say
You
that
ain't-
though.
what you say? Wait, hold on, what you
I
say?
just said I just wanted to know, like, do you have a natural side of you, like just with,
yes.
just with. I like that though. I lean towards that. If you have that, we good. But if like, that's why I asked, is that your signature style?
No, I'm a very multifaceted person.
Okay.
So sometimes I'm laid
Dude,
back.
run.
And then sometimes I'm
Do
not.
not buy
Gotcha.
into this.
It's like, it's a mixture of both. So sometimes you'll see me, if you know me in private,
Run.
Okay.
you'll see a different side of me.
For sure. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my opinion. You good?
Maybe I should have popped your balloon so fast.
Yeah, that's all I'm just trying to say.
I don't know. You seem pretty nice.
I'm solid. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen it where I asked for a balloon back. Like the person on the other side.
I know this is new. So
It's a little
you
different.
want that balloon back? You want?
Are you serious?
that balloon back. Okay. So you realize you understood his question now, right?
He was just expressing,
That's it.
just a genuine concern. So I'm like, okay, maybe I popped too fast.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me.
She ain't popped too fast. She did exactly what she said they did. So these other men spoke shit. You ain't give me a chance to talk. He was talking and you shut him down. Hypocrite. This dude is crazy. I hope he does not go with her. That is such an easy. This is an easy pop for him. Come on, man. Do the
Let me
right
bring
thing.
you on up here. Let's go back over here. Come on. All right.
Don't
Any final questions
it.
between the two of you before, we determine anything?
I already asked the kids, then you said no, right? You said no to the kids.
I don't have any kids.
No kids.
Do you have kids?
I don't. You got any pets?
No pets.
No
I
pets.
kind of want a cat, but my life is so busy, I don't think I could really have any pets, honestly. I kind of like to move around.
For sure. Yeah, because I like to try. You got a passport?
Not yet.
We got to get you one.
Yeah,
I got one.
I'm gonna get one. It's just like I've been so like career focused and focused on other
For
things.
sure,
I haven't
for sure.
gotten
Yeah.
the passport yet, but
being
that's like
so
on my bucket
funny.
list. But I do have a question.
What's up?
My question is, what's the pettiest reason that you've ever not dated someone?
Kind of like if somebody come out dressing, like if appearance is everything, like you were saying. So like if they coming out down and I'm just like, hey, like, you could do this and that, and then you'll be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't comprehend
Look at
that
his
and they
dress.
just want to come out all bummy and scummy and stuff, like, nah,
Okay.
we good then. Straight.
That made no
I actually
sense.
really feel that.
Yeah, because you represent me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I feel
yeah,
that. I feel that.
All right, guys. So my final question is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's going to be a yes.
And
Man,
is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We
my
got a
goodness.
match! All right, I'll take this mic and y'all can go on off. Let's make some noise for them.
And she left him. She left him, see? She don't care.
All right, thank you everyone for tuning into.
She left him. He is now a victim of his own stupidity. Listen, you got to pay attention to people. You got to listen to what they say. She changed. She switched up. She went from being offended and about his actions to being hopeful because she didn't want to lose. She wanted to win more than she wanted to lose. Nobody wants to lose, right? But did you see how she left? She left him because it was never about him. It's always about her, and it's always going to be about her. If you want to be in a relationship like that, hey, just take a whole bunch of pills. It'll stress you out too. And then you can like recover from the pills and be back to your normal self. That was crazy. I didn't like that at all. But that's his life. That's her life. That's their life together. Well, if you like this episode, put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if you didn't, put it in the comments. Did you think I got it right? Did you think I got it wrong? I'm just as right as I am wrong. I'm not here trying to have all the answers. I'm just reacting. So you saw some genuine reacting today. So thank you for your time. And listen, go to our channel, our YouTube channel. We have over 940 videos on a variety of topics, all dealing with relationships. So definitely hit the subscribe button. And then as always, remember this.